So this is Terminator Resistance. We're on Xbox Series X taking a look at the game. So I didn't really like this one. I was like, I liked some of the ideas of it, but I didn't necessarily love the game. Now, what's interesting about this particular release is that a recent update has now allowed us to unlock the frame rates. We actually get 60 FPS in the game. Now with that, it looks like the PlayStation 5 is getting a special enhanced version of this game. So it's a little disappointing, that we're not getting that sort of upgrade on Xbox. I do not want to do that. Oh jeez. Oh no. This is not good. But yeah, I guess if you're a fan of Terminator, you might find this game to be really interesting because it's basically like a single-player, story-driven experience where you're like part of, well, not necessarily a resistance, but you're basically trying to survive in this, post-apocalyptic kind of environment of the Terminator franchise.
Private Jacob Rivers, Pacific Division.
Pacific? What the hell happened up there? The whole division went silent.
You know how it
It was
is.
wiped out. I'm the only one who survived, and I need to meet with Commander Barron.
All right, I'll make sure you get to do that. But first, get us out of here. Follow that staircase. It'll lead you to the main generator. Overload it and turn off the laser grid.
Understood.
And Rivers, destroying that generator will make a lot of noise. So in case we get separated, where are you stationed?
Just south from here.
Okay, we'll find you.
That's
Barron will wanna
specific.
meet you.
Just south from
Now
here.
go, and watch out for those medals.
Why are the Terminators even taking prisoners? None of this makes any sense. I got 100 gamer score for that? Wow, I should have played like a few more minutes of this game last time. Anyways, I should mention this, auto HDR. I think it's just like 1080, and it's a little disappointing that we're not getting, any sort of upgrade for the game. At least not that they've mentioned thus far. And then, PS5 is getting like an enhanced version. It's just a little disappointing, I guess you could say, because I might get into it more. But personally, I don't think this is the best put together experience. It has, some interesting mechanics to it. I think it's got some cool gameplay at times, and it kind of reminds me of basically, I guess if you've ever played Homefront. Okay, well that was not a very smart idea because that probably alerted the Terminators to where I am. If you've played, Homefront, it kind of reminds me of that because it's got like some semi-open world elements to it, but it's very much working through story stuff that is like very linear in terms of style. But I do like how they really lean into the post-war stuff. I always thought that was a big waste in the Terminator universe, was the fact that they never really, dive into the world of, the end of society, basically. Because to me, that's the interesting part. Oh, geez, it's a giant turret thing. I think you can actually hack the turret. Wish I had some ammo or something like that. But I was just, like, never necessarily blown away by this one when I went to play it. Can we sneak around in here and go through the vents? I always love how there's people-sized vents in this one. But apparently, they've worked on improving, like, bug fixes and stuff. So they actually are updating this game and supporting it, which is good, obviously. Because there was, quite a few issues and stuff, at least I thought, when it came to, like, the launch of the game. I wasn't necessarily pleased by it. And that's where I'm saying it's like a very, I don't even know if I'd say necessarily okay, but, if you find this to be something you might enjoy, I know some people have actually really quite found this one to be fun. So keep that in mind, that you might actually kind of find this Terminator game to be kind of enjoyable. And I mean, we don't necessarily get enough Terminator-type games. I think the last one was like, what, Salvation or something like that, which was not very good either. But I will again give it to the company for actually, fixing their game and supporting it, because it's been out for a while. I just really wish that they would you know, deliver on a Series X upgrade too. It just, they're probably like a smaller group, and you know, it's not as easy for them to do this sort of thing. It's just a lot. It's very appreciated when companies go back and do that. So are these turrets actually going to help me defend against things? Oh, this is the mainframe here. Why are they even like in a hospital? And this is repetitive here, the hacking. It's just the same thing over and over again. At least it's not too difficult. Oh jeez. Get a checkpoint. Overloaded. Oh, I should probably run. There's going to be an explosion. Now I have to escape the hospital. Good thing I've got these turrets that will defend me, right? Please shoot the Terminator's turrets. Oh, we can just run by everybody. That's good.
I'm on my way out.
That was only worth 30 gamer score. Not 100 like the last one. But I think this is kind of a little bit of the open world part of it, where you kind of get out of there and you can sort of look around and scavenge and stuff. And there's some day stuff, there's some night things. It's interesting. Like, it does actually put you in the Terminator type world, right? Just in terms of it actually being that nightmare place. Oh jeez, yeah, that's a whole squad of them. I'm probably going to die. Oh jeez. Okay, can we get around here? Uh-oh. Is it bad that we're leading them back to our camp? That's good. That's exciting. I hope this isn't spoiling anything for anyone either, but yeah, it's just kind of a good showcase of the game. It does seem to be running very smoothly, though, at that 60 FPS. So I think it's great that that is an option. I do appreciate that. That's definitely appreciated. So they mention, you know, first-person shooter set during the future war scenario that was only glimpsed at in the films. These machines are destined to lose, but at what cost? Run and gun or sneak and hack your way through Skynet's defenses. Level up your skills. Yep, lots of fun. Interact with a group of survivors and change their fate. Oh, because we are. Oh, I forgot it already loaded up. You know, there's not a big prompt to let me know that things are happening, but I guess we'll show off a bit of the squad so everybody can meet the team.
Oh,
looking
thank
good.
God you're finally here. How did it go? Did you find the soldiers?
Yep.
I did. I helped them escape from that hospital.
The
You don't give up on
commentary
your
for the main
people.
character is like,
I
ooh.
like that. So what now?
They're supposed to come for me soon.
Great. That means that you're going home? No more scavengers constantly nagging you to do things for them?
Right?
Bet you like the sound of that. Oh, Erin's still up too.
You know, you could come along.
She won't admit it, but she was just as worried as I was.
Do you need help with anything?
Is that your best pickup line? Sorry, that was a bad joke. I tend to do that when I'm stressed. I think I got it from my dad. Better that than his mustache, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
Seems you were very close.
As close as could be. He taught me everything I know. Sometimes without me even knowing. This one time, when I was little, he wanted to make a huge sign that said, "Welcome," on the side of our house in Pasadena. So he said, "I bet you can't spell that." And of course I had to prove him wrong. Believe me, now I know how stupid that was.
Not at all. That was very clever.
Yeah, he was always full of bright ideas. Thanks for trying to make me feel better. After
You know,
Judgment
actually, the
Day,
character
my dad
looks
turned our
decent.
house
I gotta
into a
say
safe
that.
haven. A home for everyone who lost theirs. We were like a family with an endless supply of uncles and aunts. I guess my father wanted to help with the war. We never really used guns. So the only thing we could do was to help others in need.
He won't live long enough to make a difference.
Seems like he helped a lot of people.
He did. Right till the very end. Anyway, it was actually really cool. Everybody loved him, and he loved having them around. I think it's because he always had a brand new audience to listen to his bad jokes. He had this really terrible one. He'd walk into the room and ask if anyone had seen his remote because his team was playing. I always laughed at it. I'll never understand why.
Sounds like a champion of dad jokes.
He may have coined the term. I was begging for him not to find a whoopee cushion on a scavenger hunt. He'd literally get a heart attack from the excitement. Look at me yapping. I'm sorry, you probably have enough on your plate. Anyway,
True.
thanks. It's really nice to have someone to talk to.
Anytime. Of course she appreciated that.
No need to worry. I'm fine.
Who said I was worried? I've been thinking a lot about it, and if I can, I've decided to join the resistance.
Viva la
More good
resistance.
there than here.
I'm glad to hear that.
I just hope you're better supplied over there than we are. Speaking of which, I see you've got those antibiotics I asked for. Good. Now I can call Ryan off. I asked him if he brought a shovel with him. If you think that was too morbid, he said that after Judgment Day, digging graves was one of the few things he actually got better at.
Great, so everything kind of went well. Hope you got an idea of the game running here, and yeah, I'm actually glad I finally got to do a show off on this one, I guess, because just kind of had it sort of sitting here, I suppose. I don't know if we'll maybe show off another little bit of what comes next, I suppose, after sleep. A few days. It took them a few days to get there.
Jason, come upstairs. There's someone here to see you.
It's about time. Here it is during the day.
Private Rivers,
Yes, sir.
I've got a message from South Division's Field Commander Barron.
He shoots
She's
you.
agreed to meet with you. She set up a rendezvous point at the unfinished metro station. You'll need to enter the canal system under the bridge.
Can't you
The
just
meeting's
take me?
supposed to take place tomorrow, so I suggest moving out soon.
Oh,
Understood.
okay.
And Rivers, because of what you did for our guys at that hospital, I'll give you a heads up about Commander Barron. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Okay. I mean, I saved all their lives and stuff, but, you know, whatever.
Looks like you're leaving us soon.
Yep, can't
Aaron
wait.
wants to join me. What about you? What do you think about enlisting?
Me? No. I still have hope I'll get that bus running again. Also, I don't like the attention Skynet's giving you guys. I'd rather stay as far from the line of fire as possible.
Patrick, get back here!
You better go see what's going on.
I know, that sounds like a lot of work. It's a nice sunny day at the homestead.